Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jackson McKenzie, and once more I'm joined by my comrade in arms,
Duhad.
Outstanding.
How's everybody doing?
We are here to bring you Game 3 of the Starcraft Forum League rematch between Miro and Colawlsus. Miro going by the name Poka, apparently at the moment, but
Indeed. Also, apparently Colawlsus is saying that he made too many sentries last time. He's
I would agree with that, I think.
Oh shit! I am not fighting more Miro. That's why take me out, coach. I'm not ready. Who? Miro's supposedly host. Well.
So the series currently stands at 1-all. Game 1 on.
Oh god, the pressure is on me now.
There we go. Game 1 on Yunsu went to Colawlsus. Game 2 on bel'shir Vestige went to Miro. We had a pretty long game of attrition in Game 1. Game 2 was pretty standard. Miro showing us that that multi-drop play that he absolutely loves.
So good. Now let's see if he can pull that one off again in this round.
Yes.
You ever get the horrible feeling that we're giving away Miro's best and only strategies to all of his opponents in the tournament?
Well, I mean, if they watch his games, they'll learn. You know, his opponents are, frankly, let's face it, better players than we are. So
That is true.
if we can notice it, they can notice it.
No, they're still leagues above us.
Yes. All right. Alrighty, there we go. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner on Star Station, in the red trousers from Team Skunk, it is Miro.
And spawning up at the top in yellow, playing Protoss, it is Colawlsus.
Yes, indeed. Going into Game 3. Colawlsus, by the way, plays for Team Incredibles, we have found out.
Ah, excellent. A mystery that had kept me up at night.
Yes, yes, indeed.
No, honestly, I do enjoy Colawlsus's play. He is an enormously entertaining player, but our sympathies go out to Miro.
Yes, yes. We can hardly be said to be unbiased, unbiased casters here. So fair disclosure.
Yes. Since you are probably watching this on Miro's YouTube account, if you are watching this at all, which you are probably not, then it is probably fairly clear who's cyber on in all this.
Well, Miro did say to me that he's been providing YouTube links to the Starcraft Forum posters group members.
Well,
so
great, now I have to have standards.
Yeah, so they can watch those VODs should they desire.
Well, hello, Starcraft Forum posters.
We've got a early gas coming down from Miro once again, which means, Duhad, can you tell me?
We're going to have a worker standing out in the middle of nowhere doing nothing?
I was actually going to go with we're going to see some Reapers, but, you know.
Well, you know, that too. Interestingly enough, Colawlsus actually left one of his own probes sitting at the assembler while it was being spawned in, which, once again...
Little pet peeve of yours, Duhad?
People should realize that, at this point, I am not a fan of people forgetting their stuff. Interestingly enough, Colawlsus actually seems to realize the problem, what Miro is planning on doing is actually walled off fairly effectively, not on his ramp, but in his line, so that Miro's Reapers are going to have a lot of trouble doing what he likes to do the most.
Yeah, we saw him do this last match that they played, actually, on this very map.
It's almost as if Colawlsus is learning. Good on you, mate.
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry, that wasn't Colawlsus, that was, who was that? Was it 12-7?
Oh.
Because
because
you remember the last time we saw them on this map, Miro's in the top left.
Oh my goodness, it is going to be a proxy pylon for Colawlsus down on Miro's side of the base as Miro flies up the Reaper.
Well, or it could be a proxy pylon if he ever does anything with that probe. It's a little bit late for proxying, though, isn't it?
It might be. It depends on what he's trying to do. I mean, Miro is not scouting it, so...
Right.
I don't know whether or not a proxy would actually do any good at this point or not, because it could still surprise him.
It's awfully late. Reaper gets a good scout off, does see that Colawlsus, once again, he did this in the first 2 games as well, taking a very early Nexus, even earlier than the first 2 games, in fact.
Colawlsus still not throwing down his proxy. I'm not sure what he's planning on doing.
Yeah, he did this in game 2 as well, leaving that there was a probe that he left behind the mineral line of Miro's natural for like 6 or 7 minutes. Okay, there it comes. There it comes. There comes the pylon.
Maybe a little too late, though. Miro finally scouting around the area, probably going to spot this proxy. There is no probe doing anything with it. So
yeah, I don't know. I think that's going to be too late to do anything terribly effective.
Miro does not spot the proxy. Oh, he does now.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's a pylon sitting out there in the middle of nowhere, which says reinforcing for gateway units. To me, Miro's throwing down his expansion command center on the high ground, and Reaper's just going to start nibbling away at that pylon.
Right.
Goodbye, pylon. We were so fond of you.
And Colawlsus not having achieved anything with his. Oh no, he spawns in a stalker. 2 stalkers.
Okay. So that is going to be a reinforcement type pylon more than anything else.
Fortunately, Colawlsus has no idea what Miro is actually doing. So he doesn't actually know.
What Miro's doing is gearing up for a Widow Mine drop.
Yeah, I'm not sure Colawlsus is going to be able to. I assume that Colawlsus was hoping Miro was going to go for a relatively early 3rd.
I mean, Miro hasn't even taken his natural yet.
Yeah.
This is remarkably late for Miro. The Reaper does go down to those stalkers.
Bro, we do.
I mean, we could definitely see some blink play here from Colawlsus, but you know, he's got a Twilight Council down. Blink's not on the way.
Yeah,
and he does throw down a Templar Archives again, so I suspect we're going to be seeing more of his Storm Zealot.
That would not surprise me, but we're talking about classic strategies for these 2 players. God damn it, he has a probe sitting next to his bloody gateway. Really, people? This is the Bronze League.
Alright, here comes that Widow Mine drop. And yeah, Colawlsus is in good position to intercept that pretty much at every stage. He is going to get those mines burrowed.
And does
the natural.
No surface damage to that stalker at all. Loses a Widow Mine.
No, he hasn't lost the Widow Mine.
So far, no one's really accomplished anything with this, but
oh, there we go. Good connection there off that Widow Mine. A little bit of a lag spike here.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's going to end up.
Are you seeing that lag spike, Duhad?
Yeah, I am seeing that too. I was wondering if it was just me. So, Colawlsus does not see the Widow Mine. Both Widow Mines still in the ground, and one of them is going to hit those probes for a second hit. Colawlsus, buddy, you got to do something here.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have. Okay, so he's building a forge. This is the same way that we've seen him deal with Widow Mines in the past. Just build cannons near them during their recharge.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, he kind of, Miro gets the Widow Mine in the thing, has a perfect lined-up shot, and the Widow Mine decides to shoot a single probe, accomplishing as little as humanly possible.
Well, takes out 2 probes and another Widow Mine shot down at the natural.
Excellent. And
these Widow Mines are doing work here.
Okay, well,
Takes down
so
more
these things...
Widow Mines up at the main.
Jeez,
All right, so
this
we do finally have a cannon coming down for Colawlsus.
Yeah, a little late though. That's 8 kills on that Widow Mine, and it's not.
And the Widow Mine gets away.
2 more kills on the Widow Mine.
Those Widow Mines are doing so much, so much. All right, so okay, the one in the main is gonna get cleaned up.
Another one. My God.
Storm is nearly done for Colawlsus. There it is.
Miro just doing some. God damn it! There's a freaking SCV sitting by a barracks. Doing some real damage with those Widow Mines, though.
Oh yeah, those Widow Mines. Those Widow Mines.
8 on the one, 7 on the other, and the other one's still alive. Looks like he's probably gonna get at least 1 more kill before he goes down. Still, Colawlsus, as much as he's losing a lot here, he's not really in any significant danger at the moment from Miro. Miro's got a single medevac, the 2 more on the way, and a number of Marine Marauders set up, but I don't know if that's necessarily going to help him.
He's got 18 Marines, 6 Marauders. He does have Stim.
Against High Templars and a decent mix of Stalkers.
Yeah.
Zealot.
It's going to be a fight, but I don't like Miro's army position here. Most of that supply difference that you see up there, most of that is workers dead. Colawlsus has lost 18 workers so far in this game.
That is pretty embarrassing. That is honestly kind of sad.
I wouldn't go with sad. I mean, Widow Mines now, after the buff, Widow Mines tear Protoss mineral lines to shreds. They are just brutal weapons against Protoss now, if used properly against mineral lines.
And Colawlsus looking like he's going to go straight into the mat. Oh God, please don't tell me that they're going to... Okay, he's got a mothership core. This could turn to a particularly embarrassing base trade situation.
It could.
So Miro...
I honestly like Miro's position here. You know, those Templars are not getting storms off at all.
Miro does serious damage to the mineral line, though.
Miro taking out Colawlsus' natural.
Colawlsus unable to do anything to stop Miro's advance into his own base. He's going to need to lift. He's going to need to...
Yeah, and there comes the recall.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, that was... Miro definitely got the better of that little exchange.
Yeah.
And 1 full medevac gets away.
And there's still 2 more down the base.
And yeah, and he's coming back in to redrop, heal up.
Yep. Probably not the best idea.
And then get out of there. Okay. Can he get off the feedback? No, he can't.
Nope. That would have been extremely bad. That might have even turned it around a little bit there, because Miro had his only working base gutted. However, the just staggering amount of damage done to Colawlsus more than made up for that.
And Colawlsus killed a whole hell of a lot of workers there. The workers killed count now stands at 34 to 27 in favor of the Protoss player.
Oh my goodness! You look at that. Let's see here. Yeah, Miro floating a little bit more.
Colawlsus taking a third in a rather interesting place over here.
Well, you look at that. Normally, I'd say that's actually one of those type of bold moves that might actually work out for him in a really good way. Unfortunately, against a drop Terran, that's gonna get spotted. Yeah, I mean that's right on one of Miro's main drop paths that we've seen him use several times this game, even. Yeah. Miro is going to see that. Yeah, you can't even really argue that he hasn't been seeing it from the same way we've been seeing it, because he's going to have to realize the direction that those Terran drop pods have been coming. They're very easy, very obvious lanes. I really don't know what Colawlsus is playing at here. I guess he's hoping that Miro is done with drops, and maybe that... I don't know. I really don't know. This is really strange.
Looks like Miro's got a three-ship drop coming in.
Going straight over top of that new base. No time to cancel anymore. This is going to be ugly.
Well, except that they're just sitting there in the middle of dead space.
True.
We've got one very low medevac coming up towards the natural, but looks like Miro may have just forgotten to queue
No,
up.
he's finally moving them. He's moving them very slowly and very cautiously, which is odd. Is he going to spot this? I believe he is.
Looks like it, yeah.
Or he's going to... He sees it, but he ignores it. I think he's not paying attention.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when he gets a chance and looks at his minimap, he'll figure that out.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely can still see it, though his drop is just ignored. Okay, and there he goes. He turns around.
Yeah, he notices it now. Bringing that bio down to say no to your third. Miro's still sitting here on 2 bases, however.
Both players seeming to just sort of sit back. Miro has a full medevac that is not really doing anything, and a number of everything. Okay, he's moving out a large force, but both players are playing very sluggishly right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of the pace at which both players have been playing all day.
Right.
You know, honestly, you know, neither one of them really has been playing at the same level that we've seen them play before in their previous series.
Indeed. Maybe it's just the time zones, or
that could well be. You know, these two gentlemen are on opposite sides of the world, after all.
Yes. Though interesting that it doesn't seem to be giving a real advantage to either player.
Right.
All right, we're gonna see a bit of an engagement.
How much
here.
does Miro like this engagement? Looks like he wants to go for it. Good pre-splitting. Very nice pre-splitting.
Very nice. Not gonna do enough though.
I mean, no. It looks like. Oh yeah, Miro doing a very good job of keeping his army intact up until that very last storm. That very last storm hurt bad.
Both armies shatter upon one another.
Yeah.
Both players almost equal in resources. They're floating quite a bit of extra. So.
Colawlsus is floating about 1,500, 1,000. Miro's not floating any minerals whatsoever.
Oh no! Well, he just spent them. He was actually.
Was he? Okay.
Like 2 seconds ago, yeah. Miro still with a couple of Marines just sitting around at that random mineral patch. Colawlsus throws down
another odd third.
Right.
And then Miro spots it with a Widow Mine.
Oh my goodness! This is. What are these two playing at?
I think they're playing at Starcraft 2.
But Tish.
No, in all honesty, you know, I like the play we've been seeing from Miro, and frankly, I like the play we've been seeing from Colawlsus. Colawlsus has been much more proactive in this game than he has previously. He is still having difficulty getting his money spent, but he's moving out more on the map, and I like that.
Right. I am honestly surprised they haven't really been teching their units very much. They've been playing very much Gateway versus Barracks all game long. And
well, I mean, again, given what we know of these two players, are you really surprised? We know Miro really doesn't like mech against Protoss. I don't know if anybody likes mech against Protoss. And Colawlsus seems to be fairly comfortable with those Gateway units. Doesn't really seem to be very comfortable in transitioning. Like he seems to like leaning on that storm. But a big drop coming in at Colawlsus' natural.
Enough to help him though. This could be uncomfortable.
Looks like he's going to get the Nexus down again.
Yep.
There it is.
Miro losing a lot of units in each of these attacks, but
you know, retaining at least supply parity, if not a supply lead.
Exactly. I don't think the thing is, Colossus cannot afford to keep on losing bases like this. He needs to be mining.
Yep.
More. Oh my goodness, Colossus! You forget about 3 Marauders who are just going to go to town on your poor little guys. Get on way more trust than they should have been able to. Oh, Colossus, you poor son of a bitch.
Both players on 3 bases now. Well, Colawlsus will be as soon as he gets those Nexi built.
Miro is mined out at his primary base, as is Colossus. Both players still have minerals at their nat, but
yeah,
Miro's been mining his third for quite a bit longer than Colossus.
Colawlsus actually starting to get his bank spent now, floating significantly less in the way of minerals and gas than he was.
He's got a lot of Archons, which interesting choice.
One interesting thing to note, Miro has a significant upgrade advantage. We've got 3-3 on the way for Miro, and I believe Colawlsus just finished 2-1.
Miro with a fairly significant lead in... Oh, actually, you know what? I take that back. I think Colossus' standing army is actually quite a bit pricier than Miro's, even if he has got a smaller force. I don't know that it's actually going to mean anything to them, because these engagements have not necessarily been reflecting a particular advantage for Colossus.
Yeah, I mean, those Storms and Archons do a very good job of killing more than their price, if they're properly tanked. Miro going to come in and try to trap this army. Oh, those Storms! Ouch! That was brutal.
From the second side, allowing his, perfect pincer to just...
That was brutal.
Ooh, this could be bad. This could be bad.
I wonder how many Storms Colawlsus has left, however.
He does not have that many. His new High Templar are very down on energy, but I don't know if he needs a lot of Storms to finish this.
Yeah,
As it turns out,
that hurts. Miro falling in supply, Colawlsus falling in supply also, however.
True. Colossus' major victory here is doing serious damage to this third. As we mentioned before, Miro's been mining up this thing at a straight advantage over Colossus for quite a while.
Right.
He cannot mine... Oh, Colossus, what are you doing? He's building probes at his third with... my game just minimized for some reason. With a Widow Mine.
With the Widow Mine still there.
Yeah, I am... Oh, God, poor baby. That's not going to end well.
No, it's not.
So, yeah.
He sees the Widow Mine building some cannons to deal with it.
Ninja player really able to deal with, oh my goodness, level 3 armor and weapon for Miro.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ninja player able to really...
I would have really liked for Miro to delay that last engagement, if he could, until his 3-3 was done. Now that he has 3-3, 3-3 against 2-1 is huge, especially when you're talking about Marines.
Yeah.
3-3 Marines are so much scarier than 2-2 Marines.
Oh my goodness. This engagement...
Colawlsus, however, with a significant army supply advantage here. And also significant worker supply advantage, given how much damage he did to Miro's economy with that last attack.
Miro, you greedy bastard, look at this over here. He's building a
Taking a
base
fourth where Colawlsus originally built his third.
Now that is a slap in the face, if I've ever seen one.
That's ballsy.
Yeah.
Got some great big brass ones coming out for Miro, but I don't know, they might just end up swinging in the wind.
We'll see.
Colawlsus looks like he's going to want to push out again. Yeah. If this engagement happens, just straight up, it's going to go very badly for Miro. Feedback takes down one full medevac at the beginning. This is not looking good for Miro.
Bop. Colawlsus, are you going to push into Miro's base or not?
I'm going to go with not on that one, looks like.
Well,
Looks like
Yeah,
that
where are you?
that Widow Mine keeps in Colawlsus' third
here we go.
keeps relocating and keeps getting more probes.
Not gonna matter too much because here
It's
we
got
go.
12 kills now.
Final.
Oh,
engagement.
but yeah, here it comes for Colawlsus. I think this is it.
It is vengeance. It is retribution. It is payback for the last series.
Yep. Miro on 30. Yep, there it goes. Miro very gracious in defeat. And that is Miro's first series loss in this league.
Well done to Colawlsus.
Yeah.
You have managed to defeat the undefeatable in this tournament.
Let's save that replay. Well, there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed that as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. For the time being, I'm Jackson McKenzie.
And I'm Duhad.
And this is StarCraft 2.